So yesterday was a fairly strong day, and I have a feeling we are onwards and upwards. So just to give some structure here, we have broken through and closed above 11,237, and that is a significant level. It's an area which we, if you look in the past, has been quite a bit of interaction with it. So we've had a breakthrough above that, and I think we closed this. No, we didn't close the gap. So the gap and the 150 EMA sort of coincide quite nicely. If we drill down to the 3 hour, you'll see we had a very strong day. Moving up the upside there, there's a little bit of profit taking or selling happening on every bar. Every bar is getting shorter and shorter and shorter. So that does indicate that there is some selling pressure up at these levels. However, if I look at the futures market this morning, that is not the case. Okay, so futures market is looking fairly strong right now. If we come down to the hour, I think there was an entry right here. Now that's one reason our level here. You can see there is my swing low there. There was a gap here. Price moved down into a perfect opportunity for a long entry. I'll show you that on the 15 minutes. With actually quite a nice trade. There it is there. Okay, so just fine tune your level. There's my fractional on my inside tail. You can see price coming down. We rejected once, rejected it twice with a pin bar. That pin bar is also an engulfing bar. Entry was above this pin bar, stop below the pin bar, and you had a fantastic trade. In fact, I think I got a 2-to-1 here, so that was a 70-point risk. I took profit around here, which is just short of a 2-to-1. Okay, reason why I took profit there was pretty much because of it being the previous high here. Well, just above the previous high. Okay, so anyway, so that was yesterday. Today, what we're looking at right now is I would like to see some kind of structural pullback. And I have a feeling you're going to have the exact same scenario. So let's just stay on the 15 minute. You're probably going to get a bit of a gap up, bit of a pullback onto some form of structure, and you need to put your structures in. So that would be the most logical one right there. Is this previous high? No, I don't think. Sorry, we're above that. Still too early for me, clearly. Let's just get back to the 4 hour. And if I can just delete all the noise. Just put a level in where price is, and let's just go look right. So there is structure there. That's just above the gap. I don't see anything else unless we look somewhere around there, but I don't think that's going to be feasible. No, that's too far away. Yeah, so there isn't really much structure here. So the only other structure we're going to have is this previous high right there. So that's a fairly significant breakout. Okay, so let's just look at this from a 15-minute perspective. Okay, so we've been grinding up like this, and this grind has been quite far. That's 108 points. So, yeah, I don't think you're going to get that, to be honest. I think you're probably going to find some form of a short-term structure of something along the lines of this here. So somewhere around 11375. That's if we're gapping up. If we sort of hold flat, there's a good chance we can drop 100 points, find some support, because this is the area I'd love to buy off, is 11283. And then what we want to do is our next target is 11617. If we don't come down to test this area, it's not a train smash. There is still a little bit of structure here on the 15 minutes. And that is right here in this 11369. So we'll be basically look at that area here for an entry. Okay, so depending on the open, your stop is going to be below the fractionals here. You can see this trend is pretty strong to the upside. Doesn't matter which way you look at it, we're pointing to the upside. It's fairly strong. and we're definitely after that gap, that's for sure. So 11617 is the most logical target. Just below that is a gap, so you might want to just fine tune your take profit area. You can see the gap is going to be some interaction there, and then there's the gap. Now you'll see what I mean when we come to the 15 minutes here. So there's the first area where you can expect some form of resistance, and then there's your gap right up here at 11561. Anyway, this 11,560 to 11,600 area is definitely on the cards as far as I'm concerned. And long it is, and what we'll all be waiting for is any form of pullback. It'd be nice to see this kind of structure happening again. It doesn't really matter in my books, so long as I have some kind of pullback onto support, that gets me long. Okay, anyway guys, that's it for me today. Hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you later. Cheers for now.